how do you build in sort of safety controls in the bacteria? And so that could have been a whole other project. So there will sometimes be sort of other mini projects. Usually they're all related to one theme, but they also don't have to be, right? I mean, it's student-run things. So there are teams that will tackle multiple things at the same time. Yeah, great question. Oh, yeah.
I know you said you've been working on this project for a few years. What other types of projects have you done in the past?
So the other project that the Alma teams have worked on in the past was creating or modifying a gut microbe. Jordan, I don't know if you know actually what the...
I kind of researched it on the wiki a
Oh,
little
okay,
bit,
yeah.
because that's what I kind of, is taking it a different way. I'm not fighting plaque, but.
Right. But so that's
Yeah.
sort of how you kind
I
of
was
aligned
like-
those two interests. So we were making a gut, modifying a microbe in the guts, making a probiotic that would help combat heart disease. So sort of without getting too much into the details, you can think about certain foods that are high in cholesterol. There's actually a different metabolite in those foods, which really might be what's contributing to cholesterol and plaque formation in your arteries. So we wanted to make a probiotic that eliminated that in your gut before it got into your bloodstream. So, yeah, interesting project.
Our wiki up
Oh, that's
here.
true, yeah. There was a team called Plaque Attack.
Plaque Attack.
So, and a lot of these iGEM teams, you can see the website here, you can look for past teams. Every year, a team has to make a website to showcase the project. And the other thing that's cool about this is that it's not sort of just some dry scientific, article. It's, really professionally done websites, and the whole idea of iGEM is how do we bring this science to where it's exciting, because it really is. I mean, we're solving these problems. So you can search, for example, that was the Alma 2019 project was plaque attacks. You can read more about it on their website.
Like our current wiki up there.
Yeah, the current one, actually, if you touch the next tab,
This is,
it's a touch screen.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so this is our current project. You can see this is students on our wiki team made this whole site. Have sort of all the information here, and again, you can see we have different parts of the project. There's the human practices stuff. It's like part of this was of a joint effort of Jordan and Mackenzie here making a children's book to try and explain pollution and sort of what we're doing in the project. I'm a character in this book, I think, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
you are.
Lots of different activities and things that we've done here as well.
Yeah, that's fascinating.
Questions?
So do you have students that come to specialize in all sorts of different things in the projects?
Yeah, and we welcome students that want to. We don't discourage anybody from doing multiple parts and getting involved in multiple ways, but we're always looking for people that want to do all different. There's sort of like anything you can think of. There's a need for it on an iGEM team. A lot of times we're going after students that are business majors. We have, something like 20 students or more on the team and 50 in the club that are interested. And it's like the logistics of organizing everybody and raising funds for all of this. We need specialization in pretty much every area. So
So you're not just looking for like scientific groups, you're also looking for like graphic design students to design the website.
yeah, we've had some students from art and new media studies on the team before, and it's a great opportunity for them as well. I mean, we had a student that did this, and then it was like their artwork gets to be seen by thousands of people across the world, right? And so they had a really great time, and it really helped them out, I think, in their resume or build a portfolio. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if I can cut in so me and Mackenzie, I wrote some of the manuscript for the book, and Mackenzie illustrated the book. But if you can see, it's kind of small. There was a second co-writer on the book. She was actually an English major. Thank God, because if you've ever read one of me or Mackenzie's papers, it can be a little rough. So we actually reached out and had an English major pair with us to help us write this children's book, as long as we also collaborated on campus with some different faculty within our education curriculum there to kind of do second graders read? So it's a lot of collaboration across, like, multidisciplinary, just, we kind of try to get everyone.
Thank you. Introducing our Shepherd High School principal, Carrie Gauthier,
Nice.
Devin, coordinator, and the 2 students on the teams.
Welcome, thank you for coming today.
Oh, my pleasure, thank you for having us. Other questions?
So, you said you're interested in reaching out to other schools. For the team you have now, are they all students from Alma, or are they students from like closer schools too, like CMU?
So right now, it's just students from Alma, but there's no restriction in iGEM to have only Alma students working on the Alma team. There's other teams in the past that have done this with it, bringing people from other institutions. I have students that are, so this year we might, in the past it's been only Alma, but with the minor exception of some students from high schools coming in for some research camps over the summer. But this year we already have students that may join from CMU and some from Mid-Michigan College as well. So they might, collaborate with us or join the team in some fashion. The other thing about iGEM is that there's all these different roles you can play, and there's also we try and say that it's sort of like no task too small, right? So there's some students who will do a lot, and there's other students who will come in and do this one thing, but it's still important to the team. So again, we're gonna have students from other, any of you are interested, would love to, I can give you my contact information, I'll write my email. I think we have the Alma iGEM email account. There's also a bunch of social media accounts. They can tell you more about that. I'm not as familiar with that stuff. But lots of ways to connect with the team. So if you want to sort of stay in the loop, we'd love to find ways to have you help out.
And does the whole team go on like those competition trips and stuff? Or is it just like people higher up working on it?
So that, at least in the past, has been limited by the other funds. I mean, it's expensive to go to Paris, so we will have to, we will have some selection criteria. We were able to take 10 students, which was pretty good, more than a lot of other teams did. And again, if you're on the team and you help us with fundraising, find innovative ways of getting more funds, more students that we can bring.